I seen this video. It was sent to me. I seen it on YouTube, and it just resonated with me because this is what happens when a black woman understands what black men want and then hold other black women accountable. Check this shit out.
What's up? This is Method Man right here. Yes, I have a mask on because I care. Welcome to Jody's Corner.
YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I came across a video that really resonated with me, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I got a lot of black women in my community. I got, black women that come and watch a lot of these videos, and they always question, why are you dogging on black women? But I'm not dogging on black women. I'm just calling out the bullshit that they do. I call out the bullshit that black men do. So why can't I call out the bullshit black women do? It's really as simple as that. I love black women. The mother of my children is a black woman. So it's not about that. It's really about, I want black women to, in general, because not all black women are this way. There's some black women out there that are great and they understand what time it is. Like this woman that I'm going to show you now. But it's crazy because there's like this thing, like when black women tend to act up in general, other black women stay silent and they never correct other black women when they're wrong. In fact, they cap for other black women's bad behavior because they feel like, get them, girl. Yeah. We're a team. We're black women. We got to stick together for some reason, even if they're blatantly, clearly wrong. And then there's the idea of, oh, black men, you just want white girls. You gonna go get a Mexican girl. You gonna go get a white girl. Well, there's a reason why a lot of black men are going to go do that, because for the most part, I think there's just a slightly bit more women in different races who are willing to be submissive to a black man or a man in general. And black women have too much pride. They have an ego. They have the black queen mentality when they don't have the black queen attitude. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that right there is what prevents a lot of black men and black women from getting together. There's a big disconnect right now. And social media and Cardi B and Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion have poisoned you black women. A lot of y'all, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all have been poisoned by hip hop and by social media to believe what an ideal man is. You want a man to take care of you, but you want a man to take care of you, but you're not being that type of woman that a man wants to take care of. So when he chooses not to take care of you, you say, oh, he cheap or he's this or he's that, he ain't shit. When really that man is willing to take care of the woman that he wants. He just don't want to take care of you because of your bad qualities. Now here is a woman right here who's going to speak the truth. And I'm curious to know if there's any black women watching this video after I play what she's about to say, if you disagree. And if you do, let me know in the comment section down below so we can continue the conversation, because I think that you just don't get it. If what she's saying doesn't make sense, then you're one of the black women that's toxic and got issues, bro. Let's go ahead and check it out. She understands what black men want.
You got to consider the type of dude you with. And then this is another thing. Y'all just got to consider what type of female you is. Some of y'all, your mouth, the way it's set up, your attitude and the way it's set up, you're not going to get a nigga that's going to pay all the bills anyway. You're not even that type to attract that type of nigga.
Facts.
Them that be having all they shit together and really going to take care of a female and really going to cover all the finances in the household, and girl, you just work and take your money and do blah. Them niggas require a certain level of submission or a certain level of freak in the bedroom, and some of you hoes, bitch, you ain't freaky enough and you don't mind your mouth enough for a to put you in a situation like that. So I'm sorry, but you won't be city girling it up this summer, bitch. You're gonna have to keep your job and keep paying all your motherfucking bills. And this is just me being real with y'all. Some of y'all, you're not practical. Some of y'all not set up for a nigga to take care of y'all. You don't have enough feminine in you for a grown man to come get with you and be a man around you and take care of everything at home. You talk too motherfucking much. You don't allow a man to make no decisions. You want to run your mouth past where the fuck your pockets go. So you will keep your ass forever in a place by yourself, being the grown man in the household. I'm just being real with you. Y'all don't want to hear this shit, but this shit's true. That is why a lot of y'all group up and y'all have an independent woman movement where y'all feel good about yourselves and not needing a man. The reason being is because you ain't going to be able to get one of these type of men that I'm talking about, because you're not woman enough. And I don't mean not woman enough meaning like I'm trying to hurt your self-esteem. What I mean is, in order to get an alpha female, a man man that understands this my household, I'm going to take care of these responsibilities. I understand the dynamic of a...
She's telling you in order to get she said female, but she meant to say male. In order to get an alpha male is what you need to do.
Self-esteem. What I mean is, in order to get an alpha female, a man that understands this my household, I'm going to take care of these responsibilities. I understand the dynamic of a man and a woman, and a man taking care of home by any means necessary and covering the cost of the kids in that household. These type of niggas, you don't got enough feminine in you to be around one of these alpha niggas. He's not going to pick you, bitch. You will forever have little Ray Ray from the hood. That he going to have to use your car, and y'all going to split the bills 2% to 98%. You going to pay the 98. Ray Ray going to come with the 2% to put gas in the car when he drive your car. That's just what's the fuck's going to happen. I'm just being real with y'all. Like some of y'all, you got to dial it down a notch. Y'all be saying love. Ain't these niggas supposed to take care of the household? My personal opinion, just my opinion, yes. I feel like if you're a woman, you get with a grown man, y'all in a healthy relationship, y'all have an understanding, the man is supposed to push to be that dominant figure financially in the relationship. It doesn't always work out like that, and the value of a man is not determined by how much money he have, but rather his character, his ways, his ethics. But a lot of y'all, you are not feminine enough to match alongside the type of man that I'm describing right now. So, bitch, you will forever be with Ray Ray. I'm not judging you. It is what it is. Ray Ray got good. Like, you will be all right. Like, and you work, you independent. You don't need a for nothing. You do your thing. You get your checks. You got your job. Do it up.
There it is. Nothing but pure, straight facts spoken there. This woman sat up and said, and she understands. She got to do. She going to be fine. She talked about men basically, men don't want masculine women. We want a feminine woman. And modern women of today's day and age, they go out, they get these degrees, and they're on Mr. Independent hot girl summer shit. I got my degree. I don't have to listen to no man. I did it on my own. I'm independent. Now I got a job. I'm making my own money. I'm Miss Independent. And that literally knowing that slowly is transforming them into a man. They get manly mentality, their softness, their femininity, their willingness to submit, their lack of willingness to compromise, their unwillingness to get out of the pilot seat and let their man sit in it. It grows with that. The higher up the financial ladder that women go up, which is weird and dumb to me, but it's true. The higher women go up the financial ladder, the lower they come down on the availability of being married to men. I was in a situation where someone was questioning, why is it that niggas will take care of a bitch that works at McDonald's and don't make no money and buy her everything that she want, but a woman that got her own money, he won't take care of me? Why not? And I didn't tell the person who was asking that question the truth because it just would have made her mad. So I kept it to myself. But the true answer to that is, why is it that people who have money, why is it that a guy who might make, let's say a guy makes $100,000 a year. Why is it that a guy who makes $100,000 a year will not spend on a woman who makes $100,000 a year as much as he'll spend on a woman who makes $15,000 a year? Because usually a woman who makes $100,000 a year has a different mentality than a woman that makes $15,000 a year. The $15,000 a year woman who works at McDonald's is usually more submissive, more humble, more feminine-like, and more willing to give it up to the man to be the alpha. And the woman who makes $100,000 a year, she's very much puffed up with pride, thinks she's hot shit, she's independent, she ain't got to bow, and she don't need no man. It's the mentality. The reason why a man would rather get with a chick that works at McDonald's over a chick who is a freaking corporate president of a freaking gasoline company is obvious. Men do not value money in women. That's our job. We do not value how much women make. They're boasting about shit we don't care about. That's the equivalent, ladies. If we were men, what you're doing to us is all of a sudden it's hip to be sensitive and soft. Oh, I don't want to be no alpha. Beta male gang. Yeah, man, I bake the cookies and all that, for my girl and shit. Yeah. Oh, she be yelling, I be crying and shit. If men turned into bitches overnight by the mass, a lot of y'all women will be turned off because you don't need that. That's not what you guys desire. Y'all desire a man to be a man, to take over the household, to be a man. When someone's knocking on the door at 2 a.m., get out the bed and go answer it. It's a strange noise. Get the strap. Go see what it is. is. Dig this hole, take this, pick this up, fix that, protect me. You know, that type of situation. If we all turn into betas, y'all be having a fit. Women are boasting about education and their money like that means something to us. You're boasting about some shit that has nothing to do with making you a better wife. In fact, it is probably the antithesis of making you a qualified wife. Because like this girl in this video said, you ain't feminine enough to get an alpha male. There's a certain level of submission that you need in order to attract an alpha male. Not even, he could be a beta male, but a great husband. You don't have to be an alpha to attract a beta male who's even willing to take care of a family, marry you, and pay all the bills. You have to be submissive. That's just something that men want. And some of y'all women hate that. Why do we gotta submit? The fact that you ask yourself that question is exactly why you're not qualified to be a wife. And if some of y'all women out there are married and do have that mentality, and y'all married a sucker, because I guarantee you he's not happy with you. He's truly not. A man who is letting you steamroll over him and y'all married, you call the shots, you're a boss and all that, and he's the husband, I bet you every freaking night he figures putting a gun to his mouth. He's miserable because that's not the natural state that men should be in. It's not the natural state that women should be fighting in the army and lifting brick coals and working in oil rigs, because that's what we should do. We got that for y'all. Y'all don't need to do that. Y'all can if y'all want, but we got that. We can do that for y'all. Women are supposed to be submissive, compassionate, caring, loving, in tune with their emotions, emotionally more mature than we are as men. But the situation in the script is flipping, and before y'all very eyes, y'all women want to complain. Niggas ain't shit. Where the men at? Well, look in the mirror. A man is passing you up because you don't have what it takes to get a quality man. A lot of men are willing to spend on women. We don't care. We don't care about spending on women. We want to spend on the woman that's right for us. Men want to feel like men, massaging our egos, making us feel like we're doing our job, as much as women like to be romanced. You want to be taken care of. You want to be laid down and sexed really well. These are expectations that both of the sexes need to understand. But it's weird to me how some of y'all think that y'all could make all this money and say, I'm independent. Now where the husband at? I got a news flash for you. Don't no black men want to get married to an independent woman. 99 out of 100 black men, right? You could put 100 black men in a line and you could take the same pretty girl. Let's get a pretty black girl. I'm thinking. Get a melanated, someone melanated. Let's use Kelly Rowland, right? Let's just use Kelly Rowland, for example. Kelly Rowland, right? For each one, the same girl for each one of these 100 men. She's not Kelly Rowland. She looks like Kelly Rowland, though. She's not the celebrity. You could ask 100 men if they'll take that Kelly Rowland physically based on if she is feminine or if she is independent. And you could ask, do you want your Kelly Rowland to be independent or feminine? I would say 100 out of 100 of those black men will not choose independent. So they'll default go with feminine, submissive. Submissive or independent? Feminine or independent? Independent or anything else here, like independent or emotional? Independent or feminine? Independent or submissive? They will not pick the independent woman to marry because we have no interest in competing in our relationship with a woman who thinks that she doesn't need me. Why would we want to marry a woman who believes in her head, I don't need no man? Freaking then, bitch. Deuces. I'm going to go to a woman who does. We need to be needed. We want to feel needed. That's just who we are. We want to feel needed. You want to feel loved. Women want to be loved. We want to feel like we're needed. Like, yeah, I did. That's who we are, you know what I'm saying? But it's weird to me how a lot of you guys just don't understand that. And no, I'm not trying to penalize women who make money and are successful and technically don't really need a man as far as finances go, but you do need a man as far as other things. Where are you going to get the masculine energy, the true masculine energy in the household? Where are you going to get a husband? Where are you going to get a father for your kids? Of course you need a man, unless you want to be gay. It's some masculine shit that we are not attracted to. And a lot of y'all don't understand it, but this woman does though. This woman understands full well and clear that y'all are asking and demanding things that you are not qualified for. It's weird. It's weird how so far apart we are, but it's so very logical. There's nothing wrong with a woman who's successful, who makes a lot of money, who takes care of herself and is independent. There's something wrong with the mentality, because often there are women out there who are living a lifestyle where they're independent and they're their own and they're great and they're still looking for a man to submit to. Now that's a rare case. It's extremely rare. but it does exist. The majority of the facts are especially when we talk about black women, a lot of black women, generally speaking, who make a lot of money become less and less willing to be submissive. And that's just the truth of the matter of the situation. Now, there's a lot of Hispanics, and I live in LA, sorry. There's a lot of Mexicans and there's a lot of white girls and a lot of, because culture vulture, right? There's a lot of different races that want to copy black culture, and they've adopted the bullshit Nicki Minaj trash mentality, right? That a lot of trash black women have. Not the upstanding good black women, the trash black women, the ratchets and the hood rats and all that. So I understand that they're all the same. I don't see, personally, me, a ratchet Mexican, a ratchet black girl, a ratchet Asian, and a ratchet white girl are all the same to me. They just ratchet. We don't want nothing to do with them. But if we're talking about in general, this is why you see a lot of black men marrying. That's why you see a lot of black men marrying Asians, because historically speaking, their culture, they raise their girls to be good wives. They raise their girls to be strong, independent, but they raise their girls to be wives. They understand nature and value family. That's that culture that a lot of people want. And with there's more white women out there that are willing to submit to black men than black women are. Black women, please heed our call. The white woman, the Asian woman, the Latina woman, the Indian woman, they are willing to submit to the black men you reject. One more time, Asian women, white women, Latina women, Indian women, and a whole other plethora of different races of women are willing to submit to the black men that you don't want. And that's exactly why they go and marry outside of their race. If you feel a certain different type of way, put it in the comment section. Let me know. Is she full of shit, or are you right, Miss Independent? Let me know. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out this thing. Deuces.